Very emotional day in court today. The suspect, 18-year-old Science Burris, stood silently before a judge, but it was a very different story for his family and friends, as well as the victim's family and friends. It was the first time both sides came face to face since the 13-year-old was shot and killed inside his home on Porter Street Sunday night. At one point, things got so heated between the two sides that police had to break up an argument on the front steps of the courthouse.
Your son is gonna suffer. I hope I pray my brother's soul haunts your son till the day he can kill himself.
That's the victim, 13-year-old Marquelle Banks' sister. She never met Science Burris until today, when she watched him stand silently before a judge at his arraignment. He's been charged in her brother's murder, police saying they had enough evidence to show it was an intentional shooting. It's a death that has many in the city, the mayor included, shocked.
This one seems to display a sense of casualness about guns and just irresponsible behavior that is mind-boggling.
Banks's death is the city's 28th homicide this year, but it's another number that has everyone talking. That's 13, the age of the victim.
This is atypical for us. The average victim of a shooting here is in their late 20s. It's an ex-felon involved in narcotics or gang activity.
Science Burris's father was at the courthouse today. He says his son is no murderer. He doesn't know where his son got the gun from, but says if his son did shoot the child, it must have been an accident.
He's not a murderer, man. If anything, if he did do it, it's still an accident.
Accidental or intentional, one thing is clear. The 13-year-old's death has many residents on edge and angry. Some fear the anger may lead to more violence.
It's going to be more violence. I don't want it to be no more violence, but it is.
If violence is the reaction, the city's mayor has this to say.
Well, I guess if that's the kind of attitude people have, you can understand why violence occurs, huh?
Folks have been stopping by the makeshift memorial here at the house to light candles throughout the past hour. Many people stopping by, including a group of 13-year-olds who were friends with Marquelle. They say that it's been really helpful to have grief counselors in their schools this week. It's really been helping them deal with their grief. They say they are beyond upset and shocked over what transpired inside this house. As for the suspect, Science Burris, he remains behind bars. The judge kept his bail set at $2 million. Reporting live in New Haven, Allie Reed, News 8.